Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Crew Bites. Today's recipe is fish fingers. Fish fingers or fish sticks are a perfect snack for any occasion. Even though originated in Britain, it's been widely popular all over the world. Crispy and crunchy on the outside and juicy inside, fish fingers are always a hit at any gathering. They can be baked, grilled, shallow fried or deep fried. In this video, we'll be making the baked as well as the deep fried version. So let's see what the ingredients are. So for this recipe, you need fish fillets cut into thick strips. You can use any type of fish, but not lean fish like tuna or kingfish. Also, these are the ingredients for the outer coating. You need breadcrumbs, Parmesan cheese grated, which is optional, salt to taste, black pepper powder, chili powder or paprika powder. And for the batter, you need mayonnaise 1 tablespoon, all-purpose flour, which is plain flour 2 tablespoons, salt to taste, black pepper powder and 1 egg. Like I said at the start, we'll be baking as well as frying the fish fingers. So if you're planning to fry, you can completely skip this step of toasting the breadcrumbs. But if baking, then heat a small pan, add 1 to 2 teaspoons of oil and add 1.5 to 2 cups of breadcrumbs. Keep a very low flame and toast the breadcrumbs until slightly golden, just for 1 to 2 minutes. This gives an extra crispy and crunchy texture to the fish fingers once baked. Now switch off the flame and transfer this to a bowl. So now let's prepare the mixture for coating the fish fingers. So to the breadcrumbs, either toasted or the ones you're using, about 1.5 to 2 cups, add 1/4 cup of grated Parmesan cheese. This is optional. Also adding in 1 to 2 teaspoons of Kashmiri chili powder. You can substitute with paprika powder. 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper powder and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. If you want, you can add garlic powder as well, about 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon. Now give it a good mix so that the breadcrumbs are seasoned with all the spices. And we're going to keep this aside. Now let's prepare the batter for the fish fingers. So to a bowl, add 1 egg. Also adding in 2 tablespoons of flour. You can also add a mix of corn flour and plain flour. Mayonnaise 1 tablespoon. Pepper powder 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon. Salt to taste. And just mix it really well so that you get a smooth batter. So to the prepared batter, now add the fish strips. So remember to cut the fish slightly thick. Do not make the strips too thin because they shrink when you fry or bake. So just bear that in mind. And now just with a spatula, gently coat the fish strips in the batter. So now our next step is to bread the fish strips, that is just coating them with the seasoned breadcrumbs. So take out each fish strip using tongs, or you can use your hands and then just roll them in the seasoned breadcrumbs and keep it aside onto a plate. Make sure that they are well coated with the breadcrumbs and just set them aside to be fried or baked. See, now all the fish strips are coated with breadcrumbs and ready to be fried or baked. So now I'm going to take half of the fish fingers and bake them. So preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius, which is 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and line your baking tray with baking paper or aluminum foil, or you can just spray some oil on the baking tray and line the fish fingers on the tray and spray the fish fingers with oil and bake it for 10 to 12 minutes or until golden and crispy on the outside, because the baking time might depend on the oven. So check after 10 minutes and make sure they are very crispy and golden on the outside. So now let's fry the remaining half of the fish fingers. So heat a pan and add enough oil for frying them. Make sure the oil is really hot, keep a medium flame and add the fish fingers one by one very carefully to the hot oil. And we're going to fry them in a medium flame until the fish fingers are golden and crispy on the outside. It might take roughly around 3 to 4 minutes because the fish gets cooked really fast. So just within 3 to 4 minutes it should be fried well. See how golden that is. Now I'm going to remove this and transfer to a plate lined with paper towel so that the oil is well drained. So just take out one by one. And then what I'm going to do is, you see the foamy thing on top of the oil, just scoop it out using a spoon and then add the remaining fish fingers and fry the same way. The oil gets foamy mainly because of the egg in the batter. So just be careful about that. Just remember to scoop it out if you see too much of foam on top of the oil. See, now our fish fingers are fried well. Switch off the flame and I'm going to transfer them to a plate lined with paper towel. See how crispy and golden our fish fingers are. And now these are the fish fingers which are out of the oven. They are equally tasty and much healthier than the fried ones. So you can choose either fried ones or baked ones and enjoy the fish fingers at home. And normally fish fingers are served with tartar sauce, but if you do not have one, just to a bowl mix some mayonnaise and yogurt or sour cream along with freshly squeezed lemon juice with a dash of pepper or red chili sauce and salt, and give it a good mix. So that gives you an instant dip for your fish fingers. But if you have tartar sauce, you can use that along with this. So now our sauce is ready, our fish fingers are ready, and what are we waiting for? Serve them immediately with lemon wedges and tartar sauce if you have one, or just make your own sauce like the one we made and enjoy these incredibly tasty homemade fish fingers. And they're really easy to prepare as well. These fish fingers can even be served just with a squeeze of lemon juice because the breadcrumb coating is full of flavor as we have seasoned it well with spices. So please try it out the way you like, baked or fried. Either way they taste so good. So I hope you all enjoyed today's video, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe, like and share. I'll see you all soon with more good recipes. Until then, goodbye.